Hey guys, what's up? And I know, don't look at my hair. Anyway, I was working on some things, and this video will not be a tutorial. I'm trying to close something on my computer because I realized that a few months back, or last month, I posted this and I haven't followed up on that. Okay, so about my plan on quitting social media. What happen? How did I do it? How did I not do it? Did I leave social media, go up in a mountain and become a sage and come back and promise to never come back to this civilization again? Well, nothing of that sort. What actually happened was, as I said in my previous video, and if you have seen it, if you have not, there's a card or this side, I believe. Yeah, it's on this side. Any side, okay, you know where the cards are. So I'll put that video up there. So I did not totally quit social media because nobody does that. I mainly, I don't say nobody does that. There are people who do that. Anyway, I basically restricted my usage of social media to a point where I was just, barely using it or not at all. Okay, so I silenced all my notifications except for my immediate family on WhatsApp, and I basically put all my notifications from Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook on silent, so I did not get anything. So I was only looking at the phone where I could. Now, how did it help me, and how did it not help me? And actually, I have my trusty copy, and that is my drawing book. So don't look at it. This is a really large book, but notebook. But this is what I had, so I wrote it down over here. So let me just go and grab my pointers. Yes, yes, yes. So let's go. The first thing that happened is, of course, I read, because when you go home after a tiring day and you have promised yourself that you will not use social media, what do? You pick up a book. Now, I actually used to read a long time. I was as an avid reader, but for some time, because of social media, I just didn't do it that much. And sometimes you realize that you are just on social media because you don't really want to do something. Because, sometimes you feel that you are just there, not because you want to be there, but because there's nothing better to do. So I started by thinking of things that I could do instead of social media, and one of those was reading. And I'm currently reading Jane Eyre. It's a good book. I previously finished The Intelligent Investor, and I'm also halfway through Guy de Maupassant, his collection of short stories. So I'm doing Guy de Maupassant and Jane Eyre, kind of mixing it up. Okay. I actually sleep better. Now, for some of you who don't know, I actually sleep very short hours, if I can say that, but that's me. Like, my mother used to tell me that I never used to sleep even when I was an infant. I used to sleep very little, and I continue that still now. I just can't sleep for 8 to 10 hours. But the quality of my sleep has drastically improved, and I sleep earlier now than I used to. And that has to do with my next point, which is my mind is at peace. Now, this is something that I'll put my notebook to the side and I'll discuss. When you are on social media, what happens is you get bombarded with information and things that are going on. Someone said this, someone said that, or your friends did that, or friends did that. And sometimes you look at those posts and you go like, eh, what? Like, who does this? Or why would you do this? You know those people who does those things, and it kind of, and you call your friend and like, this guy did this and that guy did that, and I stay off of it. My mind doesn't get bothered by it. I can focus on my work. I can sleep better, and I have a much calmer brain. My head has leveled out. It's much more calm. And the next point is I can focus on my work. Yes, of course, I can focus on my work because it comes back to the same thing. My mind is not racing here and there, and so I can do more work and I have to worry about less distractions. Okay, and I have more patience. Yes, so that's it. I'm not going to give you some philosophical views on how social medias work. I just say that the most important thing that happened was mental peace, due to which I developed other things such as better sleep, more patience. I use that time to pick up some other hobbies that I had which are much better. So, reading books, and if you don't like reading books, you can do something like learn an instrument, learn a new language. Excuse me. I'm working for some time today and stuff like that. And of course, I can sleep. You can sleep better because your head is calm, and you can work without much distraction. Because sometimes people say, "Well, you put your phone on silent and that's that." But sometimes, just because you don't have your phone, somebody's not calling you, doesn't mean you're not getting distracted. Sometimes you may have seen something on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram earlier this morning, and that thing's just eating away at your head, like, oh, this thing happened, oh, he did that or she did this. Yeah, so that also causes a distraction. You sometimes get too much caught up in that. So that's gone. So I can work without my head getting caught on things and without any disturbances. So this was a very short video detailing my experience with quitting social media or restricting social media. And I'd love to know if anyone of you have done it before me or thinking about doing it. I would like to know why you did it and what are your motivations to start and stuff. I'll see you guys in the next one, and thank you for watching.